Good afternoon, good morning, hello, hello, hello. It's Nicci from Gracie's house. I'm coming on today. There's been some chat and some questions about how to use the old tubes once they're done. They're really sturdy. And I just thought, I mean, there is so many things, there's been so many suggestions, but I just thought I would come on and do a couple of projects with you guys to show you a couple of ideas that I've had. So I have pre-prepared the transfers I'm going to use on the first one, Sweet Lullaby and Sweet Dreams. Now, of course, you don't have to use transfers on your transfer tubes. It was just the reason I've got the idea. So my first one is a friend of mine is due to have a baby in the next couple of weeks. And we missed out on a baby shower because the UK just went into lockdown like a few days before we were all due to go and see her. We were going to have a socially distanced and limited numbers and hour slots and things, but a load of it's had to be cancelled. So I thought, I know that one of the things that she was wanting to just top up on was bibs and burp cloths, muslins and that kind of thing. So I thought it would be really cute to use the Sweet Lullaby and the Sweet Dreams and pop all those things inside and pop a bow on the top. And it would be a really, because she knows it's going to be a girl as well. So I've pre-painted one in a sort of dusky pale pink colour. And I've cut some pieces. Now, obviously, some of the transfers, because they're generally furniture, I really wanted to show you a furniture project today, and I just didn't have one ready to work with. So I've come up with this instead. Some of the transfers are a bit too big for smaller projects, but I found this piece, which I think is going to which is going to fit really, really nicely. So I'm going to stick that piece on first. So that's from the Sweet Sweet Dreams. And then I've picked out some smaller pieces from the Sweet Lullaby. I might not have enough space for all of them. So I'm just going to crack on and get the first piece on. So I did pre-cut and measure just to make sure that the piece I'd selected is going to fit. And it does, which I'm quite pleased about. Everything else was a little bit too big. So I'm just going to pop that on there, press that down. I just drop the camera down a little bit for you so you can see a little bit more. Let me move that down now. I'm going to have to turn it another way. There we go. I'll use that one instead. So I'd love for you to tell me where you're watching from. As I said, I'm in the UK, so it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon for me. But I think it's probably earlier in the morning for more of you. So I have got the stick that comes in with the transfers, but I've also got my transfer tool. And I still use both, even though I've got the tool, I still use both. There is occasions where I just find that the wooden sticks, I feel more comfortable in certain situations using them. Like this one. I think because the plastic doesn't give, I think when you're dealing with curves and things, although the wood is, I don't know, it just feels a little bit like it might work a bit better. So I haven't top coated, this is just one coat of the pale pink paint. Janet, so it's 9 o'clock and you're in Maryland, USA, lovely. Jackie, hey. Thanks for joining. So Jackie, have you been watching since the beginning? I'm doing a friend of mine's having a baby in a couple of weeks. Well, I saw her the other day. The bump has definitely dropped since I saw her like 10 days ago. So who knows? I think it's due in about 2 weeks. We'll just have to see. So I picked this really cute, is it a squirrel? I think it's a squirrel because of the bushy tail. They're so cute. I've got a high chair coming. And I think, well, I know that's going to be a project for these two as well. I have got another tube to work on after this, so it's not all going to be about babies. Hi Leslie. I hope you're all good. I hope you're all having a good day. And those of you that haven't really started your day, I hope it's going to be a good day. Right, let's just see how that is going. Yeah, that's good. Jackie, lovely. You're pouring tea. I've got my tea. I've got my cup of tea. Inspire Gracie to have a brother or sister. Oh, she would love a sister. I'm sure she'd love a brother too. She would just absolutely melt over a little sister. She's obsessed with anybody pregnant. She watches, I haven't let her watch like the proper, you know, actual real live births or anything. I think that might freak her out just a little bit too much. But any kind of films or TV programs where there's a birth, oh, she's mad for it. And she'll watch the same episodes over and over again. So it's coming off really pretty and it looks super cute against this pale pink. Oh, that bit came off as well. There we go. Oh, I'm glad that came off okay. And just with a gentle hand, I just go over afterwards. There's some crinkles there, but I actually think that's the, can you see? I don't know if you can see. I think it's just the, I think there's some texture where I painted it. There's not much, but a little bit. So I like to sometimes just give it a lift and then have another look. Roz, it's cute, isn't it? I just can't imagine how cute. I've got to find a bow for the top, but stuffed with bibs and muslins, just cute. Because people get nappy cakes nowadays. I've never actually had. I never had one for Gracie, but it seems all the rage is to get a nappy cake. There we go. But, I mean, there was some great suggestions. I think there was someone had put the question on a post, I don't know, was it about a week ago? And there was some really good suggestions. I loved, someone suggested like sweetie tubes and for teacher's presents. Oh my goodness, teacher presents. How cool would that be? Because I've got a few teacher friends and they always say to me, oh, well, you know, there's only so many personalised mugs you can drink from and key rings and things. I've got a little air bubble there and I haven't got anything sharp, so I will deal with that later. But I do find if you get just tiny little air bubbles, if you get this tiniest pin or little craft knife and just don't try and cut through it, literally just kind of pierce a hole in it, and then you can just really gently push the air out. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that there's a bubble there? That's not showing on the camera. But anyway, so we have that one. I'm going to put, the heart has to go on. I'm not too worried if I lose a cloud, but the hearts and the stars have got to go on. Nobody thought of putting transfers on the packaging. No, do you know what? Nobody did they? No, you're right. I'm going to put the heart, I think I'm going to put the heart round, oh, I'm off camera there, sorry. I'm going to put the heart round here, because it's kind of halfway between swinging. Yeah, I think I'm going to pop it. I'm trying to get this so you can see it in the camera properly. There we go. Upside down for me. That's better for you guys. I think I'm going to put the heart there, actually. So it's next to the squirrel. I mean, obviously, you know, you might not have all of the scraps, but even if you were using the Sweet Lullaby, the chances are you won't have used all of those clouds and stars and moons and things. So you could just, you know, you can just use little bits. This is just a great way of using them up and using up scraps. I don't know about you guys, I have loads of scraps. I need to come up with a system of, there you go, another air bubble there. I need to put them down smoother. I need to come up with a system of storing my scraps, I think. So she's cute. Are we going to call her a she? I think the squirrel's a she. I'm going to cut the moon out with one of those tiny little, actually I'm going to cut that whole section out. So I've just got the moon with a big gold star and two little sort of darker ones there. Let's see where this will fit. I don't even know if I've got room for a cloud. Maybe I haven't. Whoopsie. I might pop the moon then, right down there. Sneak it in. And I love these grid lines because look, I'm using the end of the tube to line up on the grid line. I mean, with the moon, is it that much of an issue? It's probably not that important. But these lines are great. Oh, that's perfect because can you see that star? It wasn't a complete print anyway. Pull it away from the camera just a little. Great. The accordion, oh, that's a good idea, Roz. So you can open it up and see what you've got. Jackie, third world problems. Too many transfer scraps, you're right. And you could put little, I'm just thinking of all the little things you could put in this as a sort of baby shower type of present. You could have the little socks, because they get through those, don't they? All those little things that they really do get through lots of. Hi, Sue. How are you? Oh, I must have put this one on better. There's no air bubbles in this bit. Happy days. Little one, maybe little one. And that little star. Yeah, I think we're okay. Okay, cute. Oh my God, it's even cuter than I thought it was going to look. We've got a pink cloud. I think that one's too big. I might squeeze the pink one in maybe. There, let's just cut round it and see. I'm going to squeeze that in there. I think I might just, maybe not. Let's take it off and have a look. Yes, it'll fit. Oh, it's quite close to that star there. It's okay, we're going to go for it. I'm going to go for it. The clouds could be going over the stars. Is Sue stalking you, Jackie? Or is it both of you stalking me? I might use cut the other cloud in half and just kind of have it coming on to the top of the tube, perhaps. What else have I got? That's gone. Yeah, I've got some other stars to use up as well. Oh, you redid the door, and now you need replacement decoupage paper. Oh, what to use on the door? Are you using the paper on the door as well? I'm fighting the air bubbles on this piece. I'm assuming it's because it's on a curve. I'm not really sure. Try and push them out at the edge. There we go. Cute. Oh, that's sweet. So I've got some gaps here. I'm gonna cut the cloud in half and just use the bottom of the cloud. I think. I'm going to use my lovely guidelines. Oops, there we go. I do love these guidelines. And I think that will wrap quite nicely. Oh, yes. Cut those stars off. You had to do two, oh, Sue, you had to redo 2 drawers. Oh no, they wouldn't fit back in. Oh no. Move that around this way a little bit. And then I'll come back onto you. Just concentrating. I go quiet and concentrating, sorry. Here's my stick. So I've put it on that top edge. Even though it's a grey cloud, it's a friendly cloud. It's got a smiley face and it's got rosy cheeks. I know what Gracie would say, sure, I don't like that one, it's grey, but I'd have to convince her that it's okay because it's smiling and got rosy cheeks. Stay under there. There we go. I'm just, there's a little tiny overlap. I'm just going to fold over that top piece there. Cute. Hi Shaz. Thank you for coming and joining. So what I've got left really is just the sort of goldy textured stars. So I think I can fit some of those in, definitely. And I've got a couple of the little grey ones as well. So I'm thinking in that gap. So you're sitting, sorry, Jackie, you're smiling at me getting excited for someone when something fits somewhere. It's the simple things, like you say, third world problems. Yeah, you know me, I don't plan always. I mean, I plan to come on live and show you stuff. But I know anyone that saw Rosie's bread bin yesterday, which turned out amazing, but, you know, she had problems. And sometimes, you know, real life doesn't always go to plan and you have to change the plan. I love these little stars. Maybe a couple more of those. And that one there. And then we'll move on to the next tube. So I'm going to fit a few more of these in. Do the big one first. Stick that there, I think. I do often cut my transfers up as well. I mean, Ros does lots of layering and things. I very, very rarely use any transfers just as it comes. I just like to be a little bit more, I'm going to say more creative, but, you know, so it looks different to anything else you might have seen. I'm going to pop one of these down here and then that one's done. Let's just fill that gap. And when you've got ones that you can cut up like this, it's much easier to deal with than those big pieces. So it's a great way to practice too. I mean, they're just coming off so lovely. It's nice. So there we go. There is my Sweet Lullaby and Sweet Dream transfer tube reuse. And this is going to have, I don't know where the painted lid's gone. I've painted the lid as well. And then I'm going to pop a pink bow on the top. So I think that's dead cute. I'm loving that. Next one, I've pre-painted this one as well. Ooh, shiny. So this is a rose gold spray paint I've managed to grab hold of at our lovely, I think you've got Aldi as well everywhere. So Aldi, and it's rose gold spray paint. It's gone on the plastic, it's really, really nice. Some rose golds, I think they go too pink. This is pretty, really pretty. Now, the plan for this one, those of you that have, thanks Jackie. Yeah, I can't wait to give Teresa the little present. So, spray painted. First one I was just one brush hand painted. This one's spray painted. And actually, do you know what? I'm so impressed with the finish. For a cheap can of spray paint, it's awesome. I'm not worried about the shiny surface because obviously these transfers can go onto glass and pretty much anything you need them to as long as it's clean. So I know it's clean. Now, I have a little girl called Gracie, as you all well know. I'm just going to pop the camera up a little bit while I'm talking to you. You have all heard me talk about Gracie if you haven't seen her already. She has got hair things, ties, clips, bows. They are all over the house. And I'm sure if you have girls or granddaughters or nieces, I suspect you probably have or know the feeling. So I'm thinking, how cool would one of these be with all of those things stuffed inside, and she can have it on her dressing table and it's where she goes to get them all. So this is the plan for this one. Gracie loves butterflies. So I have got Butterfly Dance. Now, she picked out some butterflies for a potential project before, but it turned out not really, it didn't work. I can't even remember what the project was now, but it didn't quite work. So we sort of scrapped that idea and went with a different idea. Oh, it might have been her rocking chair. Sue, did I do a video about the handles you made from mould? I haven't. I did do a live on my page, but my next, I have thought I might do a live on here because I finessed my technique a little bit. So yes, I have thought about it. So I might do a video and I might do a live here in a couple of weeks' time. Yes, so I did the rocking chair, and I think this was the butterflies were maybe going to go on the rocking chair, but it didn't quite work. There was something we planned to do with butterflies, and I can't remember. But I thought, well, the ones that she's picked out for that project, I thought I could stick on here. And look how pretty it goes against that rose gold. So I think this is going to look really sweet. I mean, her room's very kind of boho. There's a lot of colour going on, so I think this will be cute. So I'm going to start with the biggest one first. She loves these sort of turquoisey bluey colours, so that's why she picked that one. I'm going to put it on an angle. I'm going to try and smooth these ones better to hopefully help with the air bubbles, because it doesn't look like there's air bubbles from this side. Okay. She still doesn't know about her jewellery box, so that's hidden now. All the photographs are taken. I have to be really careful when she's like when she's cuddled up to me and I'm on my phone, that I don't flick past a picture that's off of my page of that jewellery box. I swear to God she must have seen it, but she's never asked me. So I think she just must assume it's just one of those other jewellery boxes that I've shown her. Great. Jackie is quite grown up. And I did think she would go, but then I think the colours in Butterfly Dance are quite grown up. There's no like real full on in your face pinks and things, because I'm sure she would have picked those. I just thought it'd be a really cute idea, because she's got some like not makeup, you know, like little toiletry bags that she stuffs it all in. But I just wonder whether if she has something a little bit prettier on her dressing table, that she might be a bit more inclined. Who knows? Probably not. Let's just see if that's... Oh yeah. There we go. And that's gone on really nicely. Really nicely. And you can't really see much of the halo. Can you see much of the halo there? Maybe where it's darker down here. Not much at all though. I think they're really cute. Oh man, Jackie, she can read. Yeah, nothing gets past her now. And if, you know, like when you see something on Facebook and it makes you laugh, we have to be really careful, like what we allow her to look and read, because obviously a lot of them have got text. That's pretty. So let's go with the next biggest one. I think I'm going to kind of turn it that way And I just want to like layer them up around the canister, I think. So there we go. So it's gonna, the kind of, that's still quite a big one, isn't it? This spray paint's really good. I'm really impressed with it. I always kind of buy the stuff in there thinking, oh well, you know, if it's not so good, it's not such an issue, to be fair. It's come out really good. And it feels like quite a tough finish as well. So going back to the making your own knobs question, I think I'm just gonna, what I'll do is I'm gonna go through all the moulds that I've got, because obviously not all of the moulds will work. And I'm gonna just have a little look which ones will work better. It's just, they're coming off really, really nicely on these, because they're nice, really nice smooth finishes, I think. Thanks, Jackie. Ooh, look at that. Nearly pulled the antennae off. I've got a little bit of a wonky antennae. I was distracted. Jackie, I'm blaming you. Yeah, really nicely. Yeah, bit wonky. See? She'll never notice. So we've got 2 more butterflies that she picked out, and then she picked out these 3 flowers as well, so I might do those down at the bottom. I've got a couple of air bubbles in that one as well. So what I'll do is, like I said, I've not got anything immediately to hand, I don't think. I forgot. Butterfly. So if I go, say here with this one, I'm going to go like that. Broad shoulders, Jackie. Delicate Flora. Oh gosh, I'm trying to remember which one that is. Are you thinking for knobs, or for something on your jewellery box? Linda, you've just joined us. So, are you there? I'm hoping you're still there. I think I lost a load of people there by the looks of it. So if you're still there, I really appreciate you staying with me there. Internet is such a fickle thing. Yes, so she has lots and lots of hair clips and bows and things. So I'm doing this one for her so she can fill it to the brim with all of those things instead of leaving them all around my house. They're on the stairs, they're in the lounge, they're on the side tables, there's in the kitchen table. She just dumps them everywhere. Thanks for staying with me, Jackie. Do you know what? It doesn't matter how much you check all of the connections and everything's doing what it should be doing. You missed sorry, Linda. So you missed the catch up. So this one is going to be for lots and lots of hair ties and clips and bows. Gracie, my little girl, has a massive tendency to just take them out and just dump them places. So I'm hoping that if she's got somewhere nice to put them, that she might actually keep them in one place. So we'll see. And then the other one was with the Sweet Lullaby and Sweet Dreams. Oops. Is going to be a baby shower present, or a non-baby shower present, because we had to cancel due to lockdown. So I'm going to stuff this with bibs and muslin cloths, maybe some little socks, and pop a bow on the top, and that's going to be for a baby prezzy that's due in a couple of weeks. So I think she's going to really like these butterflies. She's this summer we had one of those kits where you grow your butterflies basically from like the tiniest little dot of a caterpillar. And then they're in the food, and then you watch them turn into the cocoons, the chrysalis, and then you have them for, I think it was about 5 days once they come out, and then she released them. She wants to do it every year. It was, do you know what? It was so interesting. And man, those caterpillars grow like day to day. Whew, they are hungry. But watching them come out of the cocoons and everything, it was just incredible. And it's great. She did it at preschool. They did them at preschool. But now she's got the net, I think we'll be doing that every year. She does love butterflies. Who doesn't love butterflies, really? And I think I'm going to put the flowers towards the bottom, where I've got a gap here. So those of you that I might have lost, I think I've got some numbers back up. So I really appreciate you sticking with me for that little technical blip. There we go. So there's one flower on the bottom. Is Gracie my only girlie? Yes, Shaz, she is. We have not been blessed with another, unfortunately. Although she would absolutely love it, but I'm getting old now. And you know, you kind of get to a point, don't you, where we're okay, we're good as we are now. You know, we've got a great little family unit, and quite frankly, everyone that I know that has 2 or more just seems way more stressed than me. So, yeah, I'm happy with my lot. I'm going to pop another one in that little gap down there. And we've got the 2 dogs as well. Our family unit's big enough. Someone has 4 girls. Oh my goodness. Oof. I think my husband's going to be stressed enough with just one. Like, I can't even imagine what it's going to be like when she gets to dating age. Hi, Greta. I just think he's going to be a big ball of stress when, like, she actually gets interested in boys. I think I'm going to be I'm going to be in the middle, like, fending them off. I think there's going to be arguments. And let's see, where should I pop this one? I think I might pop that there. No. Where do you think? Shall I have it up here? There's a big gap there. I might just pop it in that gap there. So I was really trying to think of, like, other things that could be done, because I think you could, like, if you had tall, I don't know, grasses, or, you know, like dried flowers or artificial flowers, because obviously you couldn't put water in this, but you could spray them up a colour, paint them up a colour, and have it as like a tall, long tall vase, or somewhere to pop your umbrella at the front door. I just don't know if it's quite big enough. You could put maybe 3 together and have them as an umbrella stand, couldn't you? Somewhere to pop your umbrellas or your walking sticks. So, yeah, there we go. There's that last rose. I'm just looking, I've missed a comment there. Hang on, Norma. Great ideas. I always wonder what I can do with the tubes. Can I put my UK stockist link here, please? Don't see why not, Norma. Go for it. I'm not aware there's any reason you shouldn't be able to do that. So there we go. You're going to look for them in your... Do you know what? I should use these for all sorts of staging ideas. So that's that one done as well. So two really quite sort of... One's much more sophisticated than the other. But just... do you know what? My favourite is this one. I love this one. It's so cute. But yeah, I do need to reuse them. Definitely. Okay, guys, I really appreciate you taking the time to come and let me give you a couple of ideas. But, you know, there really is so many uses for these. I really do like the teachers' gifts or filling with sweeties and it being sweetie tubes. Unfortunately, we're not going to have the... You know, like they usually have a Christmas fair at school, and obviously because of COVID, we're not going to have that. But they quite often do jars of sweets on a stand, so you could switch out the jars for tubes. It'd be really sweet, get it? But yeah, thank you very much. So just to recap, we use Sweet Lullaby and Sweet Dreams on the first one. Any old tube, and I was painted a dusky pink. This one's been spray painted in a rose gold, and then I've used the butterfly dance. And I think we only used, what, 5 butterflies and 3 flowers. So, like I said before, these are real kind of, you could do these with scraps really easily. Okay, thank you for taking the time. And I'll see you again. If you haven't liked my page already, if you wouldn't mind popping over and liking it. And if you watch on catch up, just pop a hashtag replay for me. Thanks, guys. Bye.